Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert's divorce has finally wrapped up, and from the looks of it, she walked away with a very comfortable deal. But did Iman get a fair shake? Let's break down exactly what went down and how it all played out. Their split started quietly, but as early as last year, things got tense. Iman asked the judge to return anything he had gifted Teyana, jewelry, a condo, and even sought a share of royalties from the music she released before they wed. He also tried to lower his child support payments, pointing out that Teyana earns more acting and singing than he does now that he's retired from basketball. Those requests, though, never stood a chance. Once the court saw Iman's own expenses, over $110,000 a month on meals, another $140,000 on his podcast, nearly $120,000 on travel, it was clear he could handle full support. When the final orders came down, Teyana walked away with several properties valued at over $10 million. She keeps her fashion line business outright and all her jewelry, plus 4 vehicles, a Maybach, a Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus, and her beloved Bronco. Iman keeps his Miami condo and 2 Georgia compounds, along with his investments, and he must pay her a one-time 7-figure sum. He'll also send $88,000 a month for their 2 daughters' expenses and cover all private school tuition. Things got personal in court filings. Teyana alleged that Iman grew jealous of her fame, embarrassed by the attention she attracts. She claimed he would storm off from red carpet events when paparazzi swirled around her, then send condescending texts to cut her down for being in the spotlight. She said she even turned down record deals and acting roles because he didn't want her on set, only for him to complain when she stopped making money after their second child was born. Those accusations painted a picture of a marriage where her success felt like a threat to him. On Iman's side, sources say he felt unappreciated and blamed Teyana for being absent at home, even while he carried the family on his basketball and podcast earnings. The filings described fights over small things, him forgetting to call to say he arrived home safely, her ignoring his feelings until everything exploded. They traded blame for unmet expectations until neither felt heard. Beyond emotional claims, Teyana also accused Iman of putting their girls at risk. She said he once left them under the care of rideshare drivers in Chicago, and on another occasion was allegedly under the influence while the kids were in the house. That point hit especially hard. She argued he showed a consistent disregard for their safety. Iman fired back, saying his own financial picture was mischaracterized. He pointed out that for years he paid all real estate taxes on their properties, until Teyana insisted on stopping, so any unpaid bills were her doing. He also denied ever threatening or neglecting their children, insisting the rideshare incident was a misunderstanding with a trusted driver. Through it all, their public feud kept simmering. Teyana revealed she'd considered divorce twice before, finally filing, saying she felt betrayed by alleged infidelity both before and during her pregnancies. Iman, meanwhile, accused her of melodrama and suggested she was using the court as a stage for attention. Now the judge has drawn a line under all that. Teyana gets multi-million-dollar houses, keeps the car collection, and carries on with her business as sole owner. Iman keeps his properties and investments, but must make a hefty lump sum payment and cover nearly $90,000 a month for their kids. Neither side got everything they wanted, but the judge made clear, the focus has to be on their children's welfare, not on punishing each other. So, was the split fair? Teyana seems to have secured her financial future, while Iman still walks away with major assets and will support their daughters generously. Both now get to rebuild on their own terms. After all the drama, jealous texts, denied opportunities, custody scares, it may not feel like a clean break, but at least it's final. Each can now move forward, her toward new music, acting roles, and business ventures, him toward whatever post-NBA project he tackles next. As fans, we've watched the tears, the tweets, and the headlines. But in the end, this is their life, not ours. All we can do now is hope they each find peace, keep the focus on co-parenting their girls, and maybe learn something about respect, support, and letting each other shine, even after the curtain falls on a shared chapter. From early on, whispers said Teyana and Iman weren't really living together, that they'd quietly split up, with Teyana's mom stepping in to help her out as a single parent. Finally, Teyana broke her silence on Instagram, writing that they'd been apart for months but insisted cheating had nothing to do with it. She made it clear they'd always been loyal in their 10 years together, 7 of them married, calling Iman her good friend, business partner, and the best co-parent to their 2 daughters. But behind the scenes, divorce filings painted a harsher picture. Teyana accused Iman of growing increasingly jealous of her career, snapping at her when photographers swarmed and sending cold messages. She even said she turned down jobs he didn't approve of, only for him to complain when she stopped earning after their second child was born. Still, rumors of infidelity dogged them. Back in 2016, a woman claimed Iman and a friend from the Eye. Cavaliers invited her to a hotel, then tried to pressure her into a threesome. Teyana later released a song called Three-Way and admitted she and Iman had once invited another woman into their bed. The public spat over that too, with fans accusing her of selling herself just to keep her husband happy. Other tips circulated that an ex-girlfriend of Iman's got pregnant, that he was spotted cozy with a mystery singer while Teyana was on Dancing with the Stars, and that a random woman posted a photo wearing Iman's chain. Every rumor was another blow to Teyana's trust. Finally, Teyana said she'd had enough. She called this her healing chapter, closing old wounds and learning to put herself first. The judge's final order awarded her the lion's share. She keeps the family home, all her jewelry, her own business outright, and a car collection that includes her prized Bronco. Iman walks away with his Miami condo and 2 Georgia properties, but must make a lump sum payment and pay nearly $90,000 a month in support for their children. Now that it's done, people are asking, did Iman deserve to walk away with so much? Was the split fair, or did Teyana get the better end of the deal? Some think his demands, like asking for back his gifts and lower child support, were out of touch with his true expenses. Others feel he still holds the family legacy. What do you think? Was Teyana's settlement too generous? Or did Iman get a raw deal after all the claims Teyana made? Drop your thoughts below. This divorce may be final on paper, but the debate is just beginning.